This video is brought to you by BeSavvy.com, the best way to make money online. This is Unlikely Valentine, so to get this one started, we're going to go to Diamond City, and then we're just going to run down here, down the market, go to the left here, make a right, we'll see the sign, the detective, the pink sign, and then we're going to follow that left,
Forever.
and then go through the door and talk to his secretary or companion, Ellie.
Is something wrong? Another stray coming in from the rain.
And then whenever I'm given the opportunity or chance to make more money, I try it. So usually any of the colors, if it's yellow, I'll go ahead and do that. Red, usually I'll try, but I usually fail.
There's an old vault down there. Right.
So I just try and get as much money as possible. And then I just get more XP every time I do that. And I ask for more money again.
This is your boss's life or fine. We'll make it 150.
And she decides to give it to me. And then even more money, why not?
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy.
So I finished the Jewel of the Commonwealth there. And then I'm automatically going to start to find Nick Valentine. So I'm going to leave Diamond City, and then I'm just going to follow that marker that I have there. You see on the bottom of the screen. I'm just going to run through this as fast as possible and speed through it. And then if any enemies pop up, you can either choose to kill them or just run right by them. I mean, it depends on what you wish to accomplish. And so then again, I'm just going to keep following that marker there on the bottom where that green solid square is above that door, and just keep running towards that. Now I'm in Park Street Station. I'm telling my dog to sit down because he bothers me, and I also find him very distracting because he'll start running through the board and then he alerts all the enemies to my whereabouts. So whenever I get the opportunity to, I just tell my dog to sit. You just do that by targeting him, hitting X, and then hitting X again when it says stay. And then you're going to clear out the enemies here. Take whatever it is that you need to get from them, whether it be ammo or whatever else they might be carrying on their persons. And then you're just going to come down here and make a right, come down the staircase. There's going to be about 4 more enemies here. And then there's a bomb, a scale bomb right there, right when you run around the corner. So be careful not to get hit by that bomb. And then you're just going to wipe out these enemies. I oftentimes find it easier to let them target on me and then get into a safe position and then pop them away when they start running towards me. But it also depends on what your build is built for. So again, take what you want to take from the people. And then we're just going to run down this tunnel here, the left tunnel. And there's a Nuka Cola there to the right. And then there's going to be about 4 more enemies here that you need to get rid of before you go into the vault. So we're just going to go ahead and wipe these enemies out. Again, I ran in there to get them targeted, and then I'm waiting till they come to me and then just popping them off as they essentially run into my target, or they run into my targeted area. Then we're just going to open up this door by clicking on the button, hitting X to activate it. The vault's going to open up. This door is going to slide open, and then we come down through here, and then come to the left. There's going to be 2 guys. And then as we go through this door, we can get some medicine, some stim packs, some purified water, and then we're going to go through the stairs there, come on down. To the left here, there's 2 guys. Through this corridor, pop them off, continue straight, Keep going straight down here. Now there's a bunch of guys here. There's about 6 guys in the stairwell. So again, I just kind of ran out there, activated them, and then as they start attacking me, I'm gonna run back into the hallway and just pop them off as they come up. And then again, take and loot whatever it is that you want. And there's a bunch of other stuff on the board. There's loads of cement and other things. We're going to make this first left here. And then come down the corridor. And then come down into this room, down that ramp. Now we're in this room. There's a hole here. So we're just going to fall down this hole. And then right when we come down this hole, there may or may not be a guy. So I'm kind of looking for the guy. There isn't one, so I'm just going to pop down. But sometimes there is a guy there. Then we're going to come down and go through the door. Come down here, go to the right. Open up this sliding door. And then this is where Detective Valentine is. We see Dino there is holding him. It's probably easier actually if you just go up the stairs first. And then just pop him off when he's not paying attention. But I had already activated him here. We're just going to pop them off, and now we need to free Nick Valentine. So you have a few different options. If you have hacker, you can just go ahead and hack this, or actually you could just go to Dino's stuff and just grab Dino's stuff. Dino has the key, so then you don't even need to go through the terminal. So we're going to talk to Detective Valentine. You see a bobblehead here on the desk. We're going to go ahead and pick up that speech bobblehead. And then we're just going to follow Detective Valentine as he's getting ready to leave the vault. Of course, he needs to go smoke a cigarette first, have a little chat. So we're just going to follow Valentine. And again, you can loot whatever it is that you want to loot. Valentine pretty much leads the way here. So there's about 4 enemies here. You can either pop them off quietly, depending on how your build is, or you can just run in guns blazing. Of course, if you run in guns blazing, you're going to need a lot more medicine and stim packs and stuff to heal you. So again, we're just following Detective Valentine, popping off whatever guys come our way. Here we see this magazine. We're just going to pick up this magazine. So those are the magazine and the bobblehead are the 2 collectibles that you should loot while you're here. And then there's some drinking water, so you can get that water that will heal your health. That was in the kitchen. And then we're just going to continue on through, following Detective Valentine as he makes his way to the vault here. And then here, when we're at the vault, we got Bugsy Malone, who's talking to us. Now, when you're going through this, there's a few different options. You can actually get through this section without fighting. It depends on what your charisma is set at and the luck of the draw. So I'm going to try and charm my way out of it. Sometimes you might be able to, sometimes you might not. So depending on how the dialogue plays out, you might have to fight him. You might get away with just talking your way out of it.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this lady doing here, huh?
Right?
So I'm going to try and convince her to leave by hitting X.
Darla, listen to me. You have a home to go back to.
So sometimes when you do that, the persuasion attempt will pass, and then she'll leave. And she'll go home, and then Bugsy Malone gives you 10 seconds to get out of there, and you can get out of there without a fight. But in this case, she decided not to listen to me. I failed my attempt. So now we're in a gun battle. So Nick Valentine has him engaged, so I'm just going to go around the edge and flank him. And then when I see Valentine go to the other side, I'm just going to come around, skin him alone. And then loot him for whatever you want to loot him for. And same with everybody else. And then we're going to go talk to Nick Valentine again.
Gonna be an awkward conversation with Darla's parents when I tell them their daughter bit the big one. Well, at least the case is closed. Let's get out of here. There's a service ladder that should take us right to the surface.
And then we'll just follow Nick out. And then we're just going to go up these stairs here. And there's a corridor to our right. There's a door. So we're going to go in this door. And this leads us to a corridor that's then going to lead us outside. There's some stuff in there that you can loot as well. Then we're going to go up this elevator and be outside. We'll wait for Nick to pop up. And then there's Nick Valentine, so
Nick.
we're going to go and talk to him.
How do you know to find me down in that old vault?
You're
And choose whichever one option
She
you
sent
think
me.
makes the most
She
sense
did.
to you.
I should give her a... Now, you mentioned something about your son, Shaun. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City.
Right. I'll meet you there.
And then he
See
says he
you in
wants you to
Diamond
come to his
City.
office in Diamond City, so I'm just going to say I'll meet you there. Nothing too tricky on this one. It's pretty straightforward. You're just going to go through and fight the enemies that you need to fight. Follow everything. Follow Nick. Remember to pick up that speech bobblehead and to pick up the magazine and then to loot whatever it is that you want to loot. That's it for this video. Please give us a thumbs up in the bottom right hand corner and subscribe in the bottom left hand corner. And remember, next time you have to buy anything, and for all your video game needs, go to www.bsavvy.com, the world's first social shopping platform. The invitation-only website that pays you cash back on the products you already buy from the stores that you already shop at. Go to bsavvy.com, make sure you watch the video that explains how the site works, and when you click on Join Now, make sure you type in Brian, B-R-I-A-N, when it asks for the referral code.